If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL.Exchange. They offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, they support all platforms, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
When it comes to passing that midfield line, and look at this, for example, you've seen Oski, high flying action so far, but a big clear, and it's going to be transitions like this that German Amigos need, and being efficient with these transitions is key. Look at this bump, look at the demo, and look at the goal from German Amigos.
You called it, just weather the storm, and Team Liquid got a little too aggressive.
Has to get this read off the backboard. He does find it, and Oski taking so much boost, finds his corner. Let's see how they decide to transition out. There haven't been too many struggles with the clears, and as you sneak this ball past the final defender, it's going to be an open net for Team Liquid.
Great carry through the defender here as Ato gets the easy pass out. Here. Minute and a half into game number 2. Get that goal. A little bit of cushion to feel comfortable because we know that they can keep the pressure. We know they can box German Amigos in their own half.
Oh, and this is an interesting play here. Ato traded blows here with the defender. I'm not sure exactly who it was in the corner. As that was, I believe it was.
Game number 2 is Team Liquid, is Catalysm. Looking to get the offense started so far. 2 minutes of gameplay, almost at the lap stand. No shots on the board for German Amigos. And just as I say that, Talk's able to tuck one in. And I'm not sure what the defender was thinking here as this shot was coming out of the corner.
Yeah, this is crucial out of German Amigos to get a touch early on.
A little spread out and a little slow for Team Liquid.
The main thing for German Amigos is taking away as much of this fuel that you're given to Team Liquid as possible. Maintaining the midfield boost. Here comes Tox though on a solo dribble. Past the Chronic. This man could do it all by himself.
Oh, look at the scoop to get this ball on top of his hood right here so he can get the flick over a Chronic.
I think they got us score, but the defense of German Amigos just somehow holds on tight.
It's like what I always say, but we're going to wait for that as the demo's coming through from Ato. Oski capitalizing on that one and gets the big one to end game 2.
Ato cuts across with his rotation. He actually almost saved the ball.
Team Liquid getting all of the offense so far. 6 shots to German Amigos.
But look at this. Look at this.
As I say that, they get a shot on goal. A shot on goal that turns into a goal.
Stubby, it's an illusion. German Amigos, they might look like they're defeated. It might look like Team Liquid are surely going to score.
That isn't there is the shooting percentage. And right now, they really need to just dial in Oski's number. He has been the bread and butter for this offense, but the bump comes in on the back line to get Ato out of the picture, and Tox has a wide open net to shoot at.
And Tox has been the bread and butter for the offense.
Play wasn't on the call, but smart heads-up play, realizing his teammate was about to be bumped and comes in for the save.
And Scooby, if there's going to be a player who changes things for Team Liquid, in my opinion, I think it's going to be Oski. I mean, he came out the group stage. Hold on a second. Catalysm?
It was a bump. It was another bump.
What on earth
from German Amigos? Look at
deflection too.
I mean, it's a nasty
Here he is over-rotating past the ball. Now can't get a touch. He takes the midfield boost, and he's waiting, but no clearance coming his way as the Chronic just opts to go for a solo play. This one is finally pushed across, and here it is for Team Liquid, the first goal.
And it takes all 3 members getting involved. Oski gets the big boost steal, looks for a bump, and rotates through, and just
gives a little bit of some momentum back in favor of Team Liquid as they do start out on the right foot with some close shots, but of course, as I say that, saved immediately and transition down the other side. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? It looks good. It looks like we're going to see a goal from Team Liquid, but no. One counterattack, one transition, and Tox gets 1 goal. Space, but immediately challenged by Oski. Ball slipped down to the midfield. Good counterattack, and I mean, look at that transition. Ato is looking for Oski. I like it, but still the pass not too accurate. Maybe this one, a Chronic. We've been waiting for some kind of highlight performance, some pop-off play by himself, and he finally comes up with one.
Oh, I would say highlight. Hello. And I would say
Oski is hunting, and that's much more immediate. Normally he would linger for the clear, but immediately is Oski looking for the demos, which is what I like to see. But Catalysm, here we go off the backboard. Tox. It looks like he had most of the net to shoot at, and he comes up accurate.
Well, the demo just booted a Chronic out of the picture, and I love this pass.
Too much of the
going
game
all
camped up in that orange half of the pitch. You saw them all three of them were just there lingering, waiting for the ball, which is exactly what G1 do not want. They are desperate to play on the front foot.
Ooh,
But
wow.
you can't when Karmine Corp are passing it around like this. So fast, 1-0.
I mean, okay, look at this recovery from Vatira. He wins the 50. The landing on the backboard. It little doesn't
double
look
tap
super from Atomic to get something on the board or any form of traction here for G1, but nice challenge as well from Atomic. And maybe the double tap, he missed it, but it worked as a fake, and we do get a response.
Only the second shot so far for G1, and it ends up nestling its way into the net. It was Atomic who actually beat Vatira. Exotic couldn't believe what he was seeing, his French teammate
I like the
being
narrative of just, they're never expecting each other to miss. I mean, do you think that's actually true? How much faith do you think these guys, K-Corp, have in each other to constantly overpower and win every challenge? I mean, there's got to be a conversion right there, maybe 90% of the challenges, but Atomic, hello, welcome back, and we got the second goal for G1.
They did say that they weren't afraid to go in when the going got tough, G1. The going
More
was
extra
very
chances where you could have been attacking. That's might actually be the end of the game for you and the end of the lead, but a lot of the success for G1 has come down to Atomic. 81% goal participation. Itachi certainly going to try and match that number here as he gets the second goal, and the second goal to his name as well in game 1.
What a goal as well. I mean, Itachi is sharing a pitch with a best of 7, but you want to start off well if you're the underdog. So close to doing so. Gonna have to keep on trying. Atomic, Exotic, gets it past him, marked by 8 there into the center, and it was one awkward touch in defense, too many, and Karmine Corp take game 1.
And it looked like Itachi saw this mistake from a mile away. He realized all this pressure was coming out from Exotic, and he's rotating in from
on top of it like that. Is it coming for Exotic? Now Atomic has marked by 8 behind him, so we can really attack this air dribble. Try and make something from it. Vatira's touch is awkward. That's going to let an Atomic, and it's going to be an own goal! After all of this, finally what brings it into the game is a calamitous mistake from the defense.
What is this game? Exotic in the midfield.
Even the opportunity looked good. Again, it's how you take it, how you talk to yourself, what the coach is saying. Do you think, they've made a mistake, or do you think we forced them to make an error? But, I mean, it doesn't matter what you think for the last game. Itachi's got those doinking skills.
Yep.
What a finish.
I was about to say, the doink of a lifetime. And it's Vatira. That setup, too. Vatira faked the midfield challenge.
And so far, this is looking a little bit more like game number 1, with KC having all the pressure.
We'll see. Maybe G1 can change the trend of Karmine Corp making every grand finals, or Itachi will keep popping off the same way he has the whole series.
The man can't be stopped. Here he goes again. Vatira tees him up. Itachi follows it up, marked by 8.
Wow.
Left just
2 goals to his name, 5 shots in total for K-Corp, and G1 are pretty quiet on the other side.
G1 just starting to inch forward a bit too much. Vatira had a chance there. Now it's Exotic who puts it away. And it's looking a little bit simple for them. G1, they said their mental is good. They won't overcommit and get frustrated, but so far forward, the third man there.
I don't think that would have happened as positioned itself and almost pinched off the backboard, but Vatira has been the pillar of all of these passes, getting 3 assists for all 3 goals. Ridiculous stuff, and now able to thread the needle. He's also going to get one to his name, a goal by himself, or actually, not necessarily, I do believe it was assisted from Itachi, but the striker, you can definitely credit that to Vatira.
I think what we've discovered in this
4
series,
down against K-Corp, you can literally throw any play style you've had in the lab, you've been cooking up. Just give us something different, because it has not been working for the first 3.5 minutes. And marked by 8. What a strike.
Suddenly they've got 79 seconds to get themselves 3 goals, which is very, very possible. Marked by 8 with a gorgeous little redirect. Itachi helped it on its way.
Approach, but that could benefit G1 and allow them to get some demos. Marked by 8 was able to punch out that last defender, but a quick rotation in from K-Corp saves the day and will stall even more time and get the 5th goal for Exotic.
That's great play from Exotic as well, because G1 were just starting to get a bit more pep in their step. They were looking a bit happier with things, the way it was going. So that goal is going to in the way they're playing the last one. It's actually starting well again for Karmine Corp, barreling more pressure on that G1 defense. When Karmine Corp get going and get their momentum going, they really pen G1 back. Oh no, and that doesn't help.
Yeah, this is a painful one. Somebody was in position for the midfield challenge. I believe it was marked by 8, rotating back in. He tried to cut in early. The pass from Vatira.
Just in the perfect position to send it away. Atomic helps out, and you can see the defending from G1 is, to me, looking just a little bit desperate. They're booming the ball as far as they can, but
oh my
Tasty are
goodness.
always
What
waiting.
is-
Itachi
what?
is always cooking something.
No.
Itachi has been grinding the map packs.
I saw this play develop all the way from the blue corner. Cole, what more do you want of a teammate? You know, normally it's like, oh, you got to clear, nice. Oh, you got to flip reset over another defender, nice. Oh, you got a goal? Thank you. I'll take that.
He's doing all three. He's doing it all. He's scoring again.
Somebody stop this man and his positioning. Somebody stop Vatira and the setups. Can anybody stop all three of K-Corp from dismantling the
at
defense?
least, but they just have to get something going in this next 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Have to get a goal or two. Have to at least make Karmine Corp think, and it's not happening. Is there going to be a G1 player on the end of this? Yes, there is, though. Dorito gets them back involved in the series.
Yeah, and this is huge for G1. As much as we'd like to talk about K-Corp and the flashiness of it, G1 still have speed, still have the mechanics to outpace. 2:30 to go, and that's the way you want to get into the second half of this game, with a goal to your name.
Oh, what a pass that was from Mark by 8. It just wasn't quite read. That's exactly where his teammates were, but Atomic is there. Bang, 3-2.
Oh, and he's flying so fast into the air. You can see Dorito, perfect 50-50, off the top of the dome, into the middle, and Atomic. Do K-Corp start to push back and feel the pressure? Maybe they try and get just as aggressive as G1 have been. There's been more demos. Vatira, maybe he can follow that one up. The bounce wasn't in his favor, but it doesn't matter because Exotic is there to have his back.
You have to close Vatira faster than that. If you let him get to this side of the pitch, 9 times out of 10, even if he doesn't score,
Love those few
seconds that he stole.
Yeah, it was a big break in rotation. Atomic was the player who was supposed to move forward, but he actually parked his car directly on the midfield boost, and more space for Vatira. And there's the double tap that we all expected him to hit before.
There it is, just over the top of 2 of them with the flick. And then it's like he's in a training pack in that situation. Vatira just has... So we'll think that G1 will win it anyway.
No, that's not what I'm... Listen, K-Corp are winning this series anyway. I would love to get proven wrong. I just can't see a world right now where K-Corp don't take away a win in this series. And as I... Come on! What is going on? Bro, can I stand on any opinion ever? All right, I guess I'm just always...
Well, there it is. G1 take the first goal. A massive...
And it's so difficult to deal with. Now you've got a ball going off the backboard, and all 3 players, this is the mistake that the positioning can bring out. This is what I'm talking about. All of this pressure. You think it's going to let up, and it finally does. This is why K-Corp are so hard to defend against.
How has he threaded that needle as well, Exotic? Look at this. Look at all the parts of the goal that were covered. And Exotic, via a bounce...
Comes Vatira with more flip resets, or potentially Itachi with a better creative setup, and so many layers to worry about. We'll see what Itachi has in store to try and get the second goal. It's another bounce shot. All the respect is there for G1 on K-Corp.
Even when he misses, it still works out flawlessly. Look at this. I mean, place your bets. Did he mean this?
Oh, that... I don't... Going for the bump.
Underneath him, it's actually trying to fake it again. Exotic's in. His own double tap goes wide. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. G1 need a goal. Vatira could be about to do exactly what they don't want, and that's the lead to a 3rd goal for Karmine Corp. They are just incessant on the attack.
The Vatira-Itachi duo. Vatira flip resets over 2 of them. The crossbar, you needed to hit that goal. That was it, maybe Dorito. Oh, it's not it. The execution. It's not enough. That's not what you have.
Oh, no.
Cole, what is going on? How is that not a goal?
I'd love to say it's because of brilliant Karmine Corp defending, and in the end it was with Vatira's save. 27 seconds left to score one. As it is, the 2-goal swing, and now you find yourself 3 goals behind. Karmine Corp are going to be making it into our semi-finals. They're going to be up against German Amigos. And maybe they're going to make yet another final. It's turning into a season of dominance for Karmine Corp. The only real mistake they've made
in that tournament as well. So they've got some quality wins recently. I feel like they've been playing very well. I've been hearing good things about them as well from players who previously wouldn't be saying good things about them. Oh, look at this. Smoke's actually gets an opening goal. I think he might have faked out the goalkeeper on this one. As a booming clear gets launched downfield. That was the last touch. Yeah, Jari is just telling a lot of people in the wider Rocket League audience have seen Smokes play, and I think you're going to like what you see. This guy really has gelled brilliantly with Arjun Mate in the short time they've been together. He scores again. That one Rifle to the top right corner. Left no chance for the goalkeeper for the second time in a row.
Nothing fancy about this whatsoever, just pure power. And
Defense,
not
the
a
Sonics
single-
midfield is going to be up to the task so far. They've had an answer to all of the Oxygen mechanical plays that we expect to see from this stunning roster. Is that going to be a hat trick? Indeed it is. Smokes has scored on a breakaway, and he has just been Joria's worst enemy in this game. Scoring on him twice when Joria's in goal, now just dispossessing him and scoring a third with
Just
no
got
goal.
caught on the jump at the worst possible time, but at the same time, I really think I can blame him because there wasn't a challenge from his teammate. You do not expect it to be won that easily, and nobody was expecting Soniqs to be winning this game this easily. 4-0 points. They are running roughshod over one of the tournament favorites.
One player at a time. So Oxygen have to help each other out and mainly help Joria's out a little bit more.
And when you see those plays, you only get into those positions because something happened else. Well, okay! You know what, Jorius, there will be no complaints coming your way this time, pal. Methane went off.
Yeah, that's
No
that's fair
timeout.
enough.
Bit weird, Oxygen. I feel like that was the time to take it.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that we've not seen a timeout there. In fact,
Oh my goodness!
they've
It's
conceded
that
again.
guy!
Great placement by Smokes. He saw the challenge coming towards him. He just delayed the shot slightly to wait for Rise to flip past. The group Oxygen played in yesterday was being called the group of death when everybody saw the draw. German Amigos, BDS, Oxygen, all in one group. Well, that sucks. This
Oh,
would
there
be
you
a
are.
goal. It is the first goal. The bump connects. Timely fashion for RLCYT to run the ball into the net. They want to prove that they were in the group of death yesterday by winning this, sending a group
First
B
goal.
team.
Problem is, though, is this hasn't looked like how I was mentioning earlier. Oh, wait a minute, Rise. Oh, wait a minute, Rise. Surely that goes in. That was some heavy lifting from the corner. And for the first time, Oxygen have got the lead.
What? That is a
Point for
1v.
Soniqs. Were they just going to peak for 2 games? Or are they going to continue to bite back and make every single game as difficult as possible? Rise, he's cut past one,
Well
he's
done.
turned it in. For all the work he did early for the assist, he deserves that goal.
Well, this game has been about 2 things for Oxygen. The physicality, style adjustment, and credit to them, coming up with that without a timeout. Just trying to go for a more grounded-based approach and a more bump-heavy approach, realizing that actually Soniqs are playing very well in the quick game. And look at this, Smokes has just scored again. Well, that has caught Oxygen by surprise. The stealing pinch from inside his own half.
Oh my God. Smokes is going to have a lot of new fans by the end of
bubble
this
scene.
series.
Yeah, definitely. One way to put an exclamation mark on that introduction. They need one more. They're going to come back in game
Smokes
3. Look at
again,
this.
no, Smokes not getting there.
Same thing. It's another bump from Oxygen. They've done it every single time. And the timing of the shot, once again, is just perfect.
That was not a bump, that was suplexes. Get rid of Smokes.
A little
And
bit more patience, I think, with that previous push from a Soniqs. It would have been a guaranteed goal if the shooter just let Arju arrive and bump the goalie. Oh, that's not the clear ball that they're looking for. Arju sends it top corner. Well, Oxygen have gifted them that one. Joria's panics, gets no distance on the clear, does not control the ball whatsoever. Yeah, you can't blame Archie for here. Goes for a bit of a specific touch on the ball instead of just looking to dust his opponent. Oxygen leaving plenty space over the top of them. Oh, the drop down pass will go through. The vision from Rise is met gladly by Archie. All it took was one small miss there. Arju didn't get the read, didn't get the hit, and free
He
jump
jumped
away.
challenge. He's going to want some support very soon because he is out of boost. There it is from Smokes. Boost coming out premium across the field. And is that the opportunity?
Oh,
yes,
wow.
it is. Wide open goal. And Archie has got his team their second win. And despite maybe a lack of a good start for them, they are well within this series yet again.
Has to be saved low by Smokes.
I will say, Archie's not had tremendous success with a lot of those plays. But he still goes for them no matter what. He has got tremendous self-belief, but that is an exceptional play. Everyone from Oxygen involved, annihilate the goalkeepers.
I mean, the touch from Archie to center the ball from that position. Significantly harder to hit, though.
Archer's going to have to get back in time. Now Rise, time on the ball. Is that something you're gonna regret every single day?
Yeah, too much space. Rise past one. Arju didn't have the boost to recover. And Smokes did not read what
He's
Rise
ended
had
up missing
planned.
it after the little bit of a fake from his opponent.
no.
There was an attempt to maybe give a receipt on the demos. That's not worked.
Yeah, you don't want
That's
to.
really not worked.
Well, Matane finds himself on the wrong side of the goal line and can do nothing but jump as the ball hits him and goes in. Yeah, he just got bumped into this position. It's not like he wanted to be here, but
Now Archie looking for the solo play. Has he got it? No, Archie shuts it down. Saw earlier on, though, that he can hit those sort of angles. Now Jorius, Rise to Jorius! Jorius to the back of the net!
I think that just sums up Rise in the past couple of games here. Receives the pass from Jorius. He could have shot that himself, but no, he passes connecting back. With the bump there. Jorius with a phenomenal effort to dodge that while making the save. There's the difference, or at least one of the differences between Soniqs and Oxygen at the moment. Oxygen, you feel, would have hit that on, oh dear, it's all gone wrong. It'll be 2-0. Jorius accepts the downward pass from his opponent. Arju just getting the read all wrong, tries to knock it to the side. He instead centers it. In fact, he puts it on his own goal line.
Jorius back over again. He seems to be going strength for strength in this series. There's a couple of good blocks, actually. Maybe a chance. They're going to try and rush it in, and Matane has cut the lead in half.
Well, that's something. Out of nothing. Rise with a bit of a mistake. Tried to outplay there. He didn't get behind the ball. A wall play. It wasn't all that convincing. And that risk has remained unrewarded.
Jorius to re-establish the 2-goal lead, and it is right back. The moment Sonic started to hope may have been snatched away from them yet again. Archie even stole boost on the far side just to try and add a little bit of insult to injury.
For a long time here. And it's these early interceptions that are keeping Vitality in this position. Astral jumps on them as soon as they try to clear the ball. Now that's better. The clear goes towards Alpha, who launches it into the net. Now, it might have been tough for Vitality to break out of defense, but they just needed one go at it. Sizen down the line to Alpha. Perfect passing play. That is why. Wow. Wow.
That is one where you don't know where the ball is going at all, and you just hope for the best when you turn back around. Now Juicy off the pass. Okay. Nothing will stop this from going in. Juicy on the board.
Yeah, Vitality all getting a little bit too close for comfort there. Sizen crept up extremely close to the ball as third man. And a bit more careful approach compared to earlier in the game by Vitality, where they were advancing very, very far forward with all three players. And I think Moist have also been very careful. That's a great effort from Astral. He doubles it off the inside of the post. So he almost scored with the first shot. And he had the follow through just in case.
That is... Wow. That's impressive.
That's so unusual to see Vitality struggle to connect for this long. Surely that'll be an opportunity. Choyos floor pinched it to get the save. That all but confirms the Game 2 win for Moist. Astral trying to add another one. And he will, just to make sure it's 3-0. Moist. There's too much in the second game for Vitality.
This is a sort of series right now, Johnny, where first one to it. Instead, Joyo did just about enough. Now he's got the reinforcements for Alpha up against the challenge. And it was good enough to keep the ball away.
Well, you know, they're playing more spread out, but they get the goal off the back of it. Sizen pounces on a near post fumble by Moist. Rodostin managed to get the ball into the middle, despite the fact he's been bumped off the back. He was just trying to turn them into pretzels on the goal line. Sizen passed down. Rodostin chooses to delay the shot. Have they been caught out here? Yes, they have. It is another coast-to-coast hit. Yeah, this one didn't even need a passing play. Juicy just fires it first time. He saw Alpha going for that side boost.
This is a nice part of the tournament to make it to, but you want to make it that little step further.
Yeah, it is that semi-final is the big step. Obviously winning it. Oh wait, that's
another one like this.
Astral's going to get up. Second touch on it, but why is this open?
What is going on?
Well, Sizen has just decided to advance with no boost. And the Earth when plays like
that's the reason why I was thinking you just call the timeout, like just cool off that.
Yeah.
Especially when you lose a game like that one.
Yeah.
They have thought that they can just go next. And if there was a player that they needed to get that goal, that was the one that needed it.
Oh, it's great control by Alpha. Look at what he's been able to do with zero vision.
Shots going.
Yeah.
Get it past and plays like that. Reminder as well, whoever does win this has got to play against Oxygen tomorrow in the semi-finals. Oh my goodness! Radostin! That was incredible!
Well, he found himself with a bit of space. And it's an incredible angle double. Might though, Astral up quickly. Alpha handles it. How long can they survive this onslaught? Moist knocking on the door again, but the balls remain safe for the time being, but now it's in. And it didn't take much. Juicy, or Joyal, sorry, centers off the ceiling. Just slams it up into the ceiling, and Alpha and Sizen both went for the back wall.
I feel one of the strongest players on the lobby, and now this is their big chance. Double commit as well. Sizen takes control of it, decides to slow play. That does give Moist a bit of time to recover, but they've not done it! Mistake after mistake. Eventually, that ball is bound to go in.
Well, Sizen's made a great play here, and Vitality are the ones who are benefiting from it. Here he comes again, Sizen. Off the backboard, it's into the middle. Astral reads it the whole way now, brief 2v1. Hammer doesn't handle it. He's got to get across quickly, and he can't get there. Astral to Joyo, and it's 1-1.
They did not overcomplicate that one in the slightest. For Dostin, the moment he went for that boost, it was game over for Alpha, who does not jump, took his time, kept his cool, and even got the support that he was required. One final opportunity here. Are they going to get it? Oh, God! Radostin might have just stole it at the last possible moment.
Unbelievable pass from Alpha. Again, generating so much power. And, with almost that really communicates solid play. When you think Fennec, you think, okay, this is just going to be a solid play style, consistent. Dominus is the complete opposite. It is a wild play style, and it's not one that's worked out early, as Radostin and Sizen combine to completely outplay Vitality. Sizen had the first defender jump in the wrong way.
Proving why he is that guy. Back up again. Off the demo. Opportunity. Stealing. Reset! And you just knew once the reset happened, it was a matter of time.
Oh, he might be sick IRL, but he's sick in game.